Hello, dear friends! The New Year's Eve parties ended and the news about gold didn't make us wait long. The forecasts of specialists on the growth of gold are confirmed, but nobody expected the latest political events to bring us closer to this forecast in early 2020, when on January 9th the price of gold rose instantly by 3.8% since the beginning of the year and reached a maximum of 7 years, that is $1,610 per ounce. Last year, 2019, gold increased significantly in price. Those who follow the world prices of course remember the annual maximum in September, that is $1,550 per ounce, and the fact that the price of gold in the second half of the last year remained safely around $1,500 per ounce. Such an increase in the value of gold indicates that, firstly, national currencies lose their purchasing power. Secondly, the profitability of gold in 2019 has become the highest since the last economic crisis of the years 2008 and 2010. In addition, gold, having the greatest liquidity in 2019, again became a collateral asset of the first category, which offers investors in gold huge advantages. All this together markedly increased the interest of investors in gold, and many investment banks, Goldman Sachs, Citigroup, and UBS, at the end of the last year predicted an increase in the price of gold as the main protection asset until $1,650 per ounce in 2020. But nobody imagined that recent political events would bring us closer to this forecast so quickly. All this made even cautious analysts quickly adjust their upward forecasts. Gold can reach $1,700 at the end of January, and the average annual rate can be equal to $1,800 per ounce. There are also hotter forecasts, according to which the price of gold can increase to $2,000 in 2021. And all this is happening in the context of forecasts about the financial crisis, which will begin this year with stock market failures due to the lack of active investors. That is, there will simply be no one to buy even strongly exchanged assets depreciated. Think about it. Those who keep their assets in stock markets or entrust their money to stock market speculators, since a steady global slowdown in economic growth will inevitably cause a decrease in the demand for raw materials and energy, and then a drop in market prices for them. You may ask, so what should ordinary people do and how could they save their income? For example, analysts from the Swiss UBS Wealth Management noted that the rich has already stopped buying expensive yachts. For example, in 2019, 200 super yachts were bought, and in 2019 only 100. But at the same time, they buy gold mining companies and refining companies. Other wealthy investors have already transferred a quarter of their risk assets funds, stock and bonds to liquid gold assets and shares of gold mining companies. By the way, at the end of 2019, the World Gold Council published a study on the gold retail market. A total of 18,000 people were interviewed. 12,000 investors in Canada, China, Germany, India, Russia, and the United States, and 6,000 jewelry buyers in China, India, and the United States. Among gold investors, 61% say that they trust gold more than paper currencies. In general, gold investors are confident that metal will not lose its long-term value. Believing that gold is a low-risk asset, they trust gold more than paper currencies. When gold investors are asked why they own gold, 37% expect to receive good long-term returns, 30% see this as a wealth protection, 18% expect good short-term returns, and 9% consider it a speculative investment with a very high return potential. Among investors who already own gold, 64% say that they will definitely buy more gold in the future. For jewelry buyers, 72% say gold is a long-term preservation tool. Jewelry owners find gold so valuable that it can be inherited. An interesting fact: as a general rule, people with a low level of knowledge about gold don't possess it at all. Among those who never bought gold but could do so in the future, the two most common reasons why they haven't yet bought the metal are lack of sufficient knowledge on how to buy it, store it, and then, if necessary, sell it. Lack of understanding of what affects the price. So, friends, summarizing all of the above, I mean that gold is growing and will continue to grow in value. And if this video is being watched by a beginner or experienced investor, I want to draw your attention to the fact that the Gold in Life company allows you to obtain guaranteed passive income in gold that is 10% annually, thanks to our investment program, which will begin to run in early 2020. If this video is being watched by a person who wants to start taking the first steps in the gold business and accumulate their first gold and then become an investor, then for you there are special bonus collective saving programs where you can turn 100 euros into 10,000 euros or more. The Gold in Life company encourages you to save your income by buying physical gold, that is, bullion and investment gold coins, because the world experience says that gold is the best way to preserve your income. I wish you the great gold reserves. See you soon.